Alright everyone, as you can see, things are a little bit different today. I'm actually going outside into the real world today. This is a view from my porch where I live here in Hawaii. As you can see, that's the world famous Diamond Head crater. And coming into that is runway 8 left, or 8 right, Reef Runway, Honolulu International Airport. And this is the view from my balcony. Now, I'm recording this using a Sanyo E9. It's the waterproof camera. I'll do a review on this later on, but I'm just giving you a general tour, shall we say, of my setup. So that's the porch. Coming back inside now. So this is a general brief overview as to how I do things. Sorry for the camera shake. Gotta close the door. So as you probably already know, most of my life occurs on my MacBook. Currently I'm doing some video compression, some cleanup in iMovie, so it's taking a really long time. And even video compression, even with the newest models, is going to take forever. So that's pretty much what I have to do. So I'm just doing that right now. So I figured I would just do a video. This is how I set my stuff up. Sometimes I just move it around. Right now I'm in the living room area. So I just move it around wherever it's more comfortable. Here's my MacBook, standard MacBook, did the whole review on that. This is the mouse that I use. It's a Microsoft mouse on my OS X mouse pad. So I think I got this mouse pad when Tiger came out. Either Tiger or Panther, I forget. But I got the OS on the day of its release, and that's the mouse pad we got. I think that's the Tiger pad. This is a Microsoft mouse. Now, for those of you who always complain that it's a pain in the ass to use the one-button mouse or the Mighty Mouse or whatever mouse, ditch it. Get yourself a Microsoft mouse. These cost, well, used to cost $7 on sale at CompUSA. We don't have CompUSA in Hawaii anymore, so just get yourself one of these Microsoft mouse. They're durable. You can throw them around. They go in my bag. They go everywhere. And the great thing about this mouse is that the overall functionality of it, the mouse behavior really feels like a Windows mouse in OS X. So if you're switching from Windows going over to OS X and you hate the way that the movement of the mouse tracks, just pick yourself up one of these and it's a whole lot better. This, of course, is the standard 30GB black iPod. Still rocking the iPod. I have no reason to replace it. I'm trying to save as much money as possible. So that's my iPod. Some tissues, because everyone blows their nose. Coming across here. These are my Gradles. These are my Gradle SR80s. And if it's one thing that I really appreciate is good music and good quality audio. Currently, I only have about 600 or 700 songs in my iTunes library, but my iTunes library is about 15 gigabytes or something like that. My iTunes library is around 15 gigs. I would say about 10 or 11 of those gigs is music. And a large reason why 600 songs consume so much disk space is because I use Gradles. And when I compress my music, I go into Apple lossless. So MP3 is evil. And these are the SR80s. Everyone recommends the SR60s. I wouldn't mind or be opposed to getting the SR60s myself, but these are really good headphones. But one thing about Gradles is that they're not meant for portable usage. So I don't use these on the bus. I catch the bus in and out of work. These do not go with me on the bus. These stay home. These cost $100. So these are my headphones. So whenever I'm doing like a lot of work or just doing stuff on my Mac, that's what I'm listening to through the Gradles. Coming around. So that's the overall living room area. Moving in to the second family living room, because we got that. This is Carlton. He's a guinea pig. Everyone always says, oh, that's a nice hamster. No, this is a guinea pig. So he doesn't know the camera. He knows me, but he doesn't know the camera, so he's just hanging out. He's cool. He's about 3 pounds. Now, moving on to the second family computer. This is the family computer here. This is the Mac Mini. This is the Mac Mini I always talk about. It's the 1.66 core dual Mac Mini. This is the Mac Mini that came out, the very first Intel Mac Mini. And as you can see, I actually have the box. And this is the one Apple product I did not buy refurbished, and I wish I did buy it refurbished, because I should have just waited. I wanted an Intel Mac as soon as possible, and that's why I didn't wait on it. I should have waited. But I wanted to try Intel and see how smooth the transition was. So I figured I would get the Mac Mini, and I did, and I bought it new. I wish I had waited a couple of months to get one refurbished, but no biggie. So the next one, I'm thinking maybe later on down the line, like maybe 4 or 5 years from now, because Mac Minis are tanks. 4 or 5 years from now, I might really upgrade and go to an iMac, because I like to stretch my machines and my money as far as possible. So that's the Mac Mini. Kensington keyboard with the keyboard style or laptop style keypad keyboard. Really good, really fast. Awesome keyboard. I love this thing. Once again, Microsoft mouse, standard. That's what I use. I hate the Mighty Mouse. Even if I get my iMac, or when I upgrade to an iMac, I'm gonna ditch it. Probably still use this mouse because it just works. What else? Monitor 17-inch. It's not even widescreen. Once again, I like to milk my hardware as long as possible. So it works. It's VGA. I have the VGA to mini DVI port adapter in the back, and that's how it connects. So once again, this monitor works. I'm going to keep this for as long as possible, but then after that, I'll probably upgrade to a Dell 22-inch flat screen. 22 or 23-inch. I'm going to get a Dell monitor, most likely. Or maybe HP. Whatever I can get locally, or whatever I can get for cheap, because shipping things into Hawaii is expensive. So whatever I can get for cheap, locally, widescreen, that's going to be my next purchase. But this is a good monitor. It's been doing good. I like it. Cheap ass Harman Kardon speakers. These have been around since my Dell. That's how I got the username Dell. It's because I really liked my old Dell. It's a 700 megahertz. Yeah, the Dell XPS 700T. 700 megahertz, anyways. Upgraded that thing to death. Good machine, great machine. That's the old school Dell, the beige Dells. Those are the good Dells. The black Dells suck. Get the old school, the beige ones, much better. So these I recycled and plug that into my Mac Mini. That's how I do my music on my Mac Mini. Logitech gamepad, good for Street Fighter 2 and Flight Simulator 2002. Once again, I'm not a gamer. My router, or my communications. This is standard 900 megahertz telephone, or 2.4 gigahertz, whatever that is. This is a VoIP box. Now, I work for an internet service provider, so my telephone is for free. We run things over VoIP. That's the box. I don't pay for telephone service because why should I? I work for them. So this is VoIP, and it works well. It's crystal clear. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have a job. So that's what I do. And going on into that, this is my router. The Linksys WRT54G version 4, which later got revised to version. This is basically, it's still Linksys. It's basic router. I got this for a deal though, because when CompUSA was still around, the router was going for $50, but they threw in these huge antennas. I don't know if they do any practical use. I don't know if they really improve the signal that much. But they look awesome. They look cool. They look impressive. And actually I do get really good wireless reception throughout the house, so I guess it does its job. And as you can see, the cable prawn in the back, that's your basic 5 megabit down, 1 megabit up cable connection. That's how I do my videos to YouTube. And then I have some Ethernet cables, so all 10100 in the back. Printer. And by the way, I'm not going to upgrade to an Airport Extreme. Knock that off my list because I'm trying to save money as possible. Alright, so that's just a quick tour of my setup. Hope you liked it. That's about it.